Hello, my beautiful friends. I am Jennifer from Wigs. Are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. I came into the shop today to do some bookkeeping, and there was a package here for me, and I couldn't resist, so I opened it. And it is the newest release from Henry Margu's Heat Mode collection. She's beautiful. So I thought, why do bookkeeping? Let's do a video instead. So that's what we're going to do. If you're interested in seeing this new gorgeous wig, stick around and we'll get into it. Thanks for being here. Okay, so here we go. First of all, I know I introduced myself, but let me do it again. I am Jennifer. I am the owner of Wigs Are You. It is a brick and mortar, as you can see behind me, in Roseville, California. And I'm also an online store. So anything you see in any of my videos, you can find in my store. And of course, the website will be linked. So we are looking right now at the newest release from Henry Margu from their Heat Mode collection, which is, I think there's 3, 4, 5, maybe this might be the 5th one in the collection, and they're all just equally beautiful. So I was excited to see this today, and I'm excited to show it to you guys. So let's do it. Okay, let me give her a little brush. So her name is Milan, and she's a long one. And I'll put her on too, because I want to give my honest opinion about what I think about her, but I want to look at the underside of the cap with you. I have not done that. I took her out and I put her on the head, and that's all she wrote. So let's take her off the head. The color I have her in today is 1226 GR, one of their best-selling blondes, and the lighting in this room is not the greatest for color, so I will definitely take her out into my front room that has a lot of windows, natural lighting, and then we'll even go out into the sun, even though it's over 100 degrees today in Sacramento. We're having a heat wave. Okay, so let's turn her underneath. How many of you think Henry Margu makes a very comfortable cap? They're one of the most comfortable for me. And with the size of my head, they fit so well, and I can wear them all day, no problem. Okay, looks like we have an extended lace front going on here and a single mono beautiful top, which means we'll be able to play with the part. So we will do that when I have it on. And we have the nice soft velvet ear tabs, extended velvet nape, our Velcro extenders, and then you can see here, nice stretchy open wefting. Okay, so that's the underneath. I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to take my topper off and get this on. Okay, so I'll be right back. I figured I might as well show you me taking my topper off. I'm curious how many of you might be more into toppers or more into wigs, or do you love both like me? So those of us who do have some hair, and we're fortunate enough to be able to decide whether we want to do a topper or a wig for the day, because it's so hot today, it was going to be my topper, no doubt. So this is this is Renee Paris from their Amore collection, the medium wavy TP mono, one of their newest ones that just came out, and I love this color. It's a marble brown with a long root, and I know this video is not about the topper, but it's one of my favorite pieces these days. If you're interested, I do have a video on her. I'll link it, and she's in my shop. So she's been my go-to for quite a while now. Okay, now I'm going to get my hair tucked up. Hold on. So I put my hair in a French braid, and I thought while I was doing this, I will address, because I know I'll get asked why I wear wigs, why I wear toppers. You have so much hair. And I'm grateful for the hair that I have, no question. But, you know, a lot of us, what I tell my clients is hair loss is relevant to the person. What is a lot of hair to one might not seem like a lot of hair to the other. And for a lot of us who have hair, who are not bald from alopecia or going through chemo, and we still want to wear pieces, you know, lifestyle, hormones, for me, it's a little bit of all of that. A lot of people from COVID, surgeries. There's a lot of reasons why hair thins as we get older. I went completely bald, of course, from chemotherapy, but because of the hormone changes that did to my body, especially as drastically as it does, my hair did not come back the same. It's thinner, finer, will not hold a curl, will not hold a style. I can spend half an hour on my hair and 10 minutes later, it is flat as a pancake. So I choose to wear wigs and toppers. It just makes me feel better, gives me more confidence to go about my day. And I'm grateful that I have the option to do both. So that's the answer to that. So I am going to put on my favorite velvet grip. Love this because of the silicone strip there. It holds so very well. I'm not sure where the part is actually on this piece, so I'm going to start out with it a little bit off to the left because that's usually the case. Yeah, these favorite, there's many out there. I've tried many favorite. I designed it. I am super happy with it. I am proud of it. And if you need to try one because you're on the hunt for something that will really keep your wig on, I'd love for you to try it and let me know what you think. Okay, let's put her on. I like to put my wigs on from front to back. Oh, let me cut off. Okay, here we go. Front to back. This is how I like to do it. Low on the forehead, stretch it over. The wefting is very stretchy. Do not be afraid to stretch that. Flip the hair back, grab your ear tabs here, and that's how you're going to adjust it where you want it. You do really want to try not to ever pull on this lace, push or pull, especially. It's very delicate. Very delicate. Okay, I need to kind of look in the mirror here. Excuse me for 1 second as I do that. Wow, I love this color. Okay, let's figure out where we want to put the part. It is still so hot in my shop. I turned the air on right away. It was over 80 degrees in here, and it's only down to 76. And for me, that is roasting still. So I don't know why I felt the need to tell you that. In case I start getting sweaty, you'll know why. Okay, get the little hairs out of my face. Okay, let's see what is going on here. Okay, let's do a split. Nice and long. Kind of reminiscent, for those of you who've been wearing wigs a while, if you're familiar with John Renault, there's Zara. This to me feels, the style feels very much like Zara. And same cap design too, just different company. So right off the bat, let me tell you, this wig is a very low density piece. Look at how easily we can do that and get it back off of our face. Bonus, that's for me is a bonus. I love that. So as long as it is, we are not looking at some unrealistic, big, full hair. which is beautiful and luxurious if you want to do that. For me, if it's date night or something, I would not hesitate to do something like that. But this would be a very realistic, you know, this is how my hair grew out of my head, and the density is very nice and natural. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Let's see how we can do with the part. And I'm going to give you the lengths here too, but you can see it's got these layers coming here around the face. Let's see if we kind of come in here, left side part. And what is a benefit with our heat-friendly pieces is if the fiber doesn't want to cooperate, sometimes that is the case because of where the calic is and how the hair was sewn in, we can come in with our heat comb and put it here at the root, and that is going to almost instantly give us, okay, I know I'm not looking at you, I'm looking in the mirror to get this. I'm really impressed with my part. For those of you who've been following for a while, you know that I've never been great with doing a straight part or being able to back up a car straight. So I am always impressed. Okay, so obviously going on the side here, I'm dealing with this. If this was going to be my wig, I would definitely come in here and work on this because I would not want that falling into my face. But being as low density as it is, look how easy we can come in here and do that. Look how natural, really. And one of the benefits of a long wig, being able to braid it, twist it, you know, twist up, clip, all the fun things like that. Okay, let's do, I think I kind of had a crisscross middle side part when I first started. So let's go directly down the middle, which I think might be how this was sewn to be, where the calic is there. That's nice. Okay. So we're getting a beautiful natural part. Did I show you guys the hairline? Okay, we're coming down here to here. Very natural. Okay, so that is our middle part. For those of you who love a right part, which wigs hardly ever come in a right part, so hand sewn top is definitely something that would be very attractive. Yeah, this is just, it's working with this very well, and it's probably because it is so low density. It's not fighting us at all. I mean, this is one of those wigs you can play with during the day. If you're a flipper and a flopper, you know, going one way and then going this way and then going back this way. That's how I am. All right, so let's tuck that behind my ear. Let's put my glasses on. I'm going to give you the dimensions, and then we're going to end the video going out and checking it out in the natural light. All right, so it's an average, it only comes in an average. Okay, so she is 5.4 ounces, which for a long wig is nothing. It's very, very lightweight. Trust me, very lightweight, very low density. Our bang here is 13 inches, so very long. Your first face framing layer here comes in at 13, and then we have 16. The nape is 15. From the top, it goes from 11.5 to 16.5. And the back is the same way. And the overall length is a whopping 32 inches. So she's long, as you can see. What do I want to do? I think it most comfortably wants to go there to stay out of my face. So I'm going to take the camera off the tripod, and we're going to go out to the other lighting because I want you guys to really see this 26 GR. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. So that's her in this lighting. Okay, let's see, immediately when we walk into this other room, you see how that changes. I want to get the right angle here. Okay. And it's a very soft, neutral root. It is not super dark. It blends very nicely, but gives a very realistic look. All right, let's take her outside. Okay, here we go outside. You guys want to see my cute little Jeep? I just got my... Look how cute. I love that. My son and my niece helped design that. Okay, so here we are out in the sun. Can you see now how gorgeous these highlights are? Very nice. Could you imagine how much you would spend on this in a salon? I don't think so. I don't want to imagine because I don't have to. But here's in the shade. Wow. Henry Margu, wow. You did it again. Heat Mode collection. This is Milan in 26 GR. All right, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.